Watch It Played. My name is Rodney Smith, and this is Isaac Vega. Flat Hat Games.
Hi, Rodney.
How you doing, Isaac?
I am doing fantastic.
You know what? There's a problem. There's a problem. I tweeted pictures of the products on this table that we're about to look at, and then I just got a bunch of questions.
Well, people like our stuff.
Apparently
they want to talk about our stuff.
Questions I don't have answers to.
Yes, and I'm hoping I answer them correctly.
Yes, we're blaming you. So I'm going to come around the other side of the camera, and maybe we can kind of look at the stuff here, and you can talk about it a little bit.
Let's do it.
And the first thing we're going to look at, Seafall. Seafall. All right.
All right, everybody. Well, this is a mock-up cover of Seafall. It's not necessarily finalized how it's going to look when it's the end, but right now we're just kind of giving you guys a little preview. It just went into mass playtesting. We're hoping that process goes really fast and quickly and awesome, which if you guys still are wanting to sign up, we should have that open, I believe, a little bit longer, unless it signed up really quickly while I was still here. So if you guys are interested in the game, it'll probably be out first quarter of next year. This game is so much fun. I got a chance to play 13 games over 3 days, and it was ridiculous. Every game changes the next game's outcome, and there's just so much cool stuff going on. So be excited about it, and I'm sure you already are excited.
Yeah, I mean, so one of the big hooks about this game, right, is legacy style play.
Yes.
As you play, you're changing permanently what's happening on the board, which will affect future plays, right?
Correct.
So just like Risk Legacy, if you've heard of that, of course, very popular game by Rob Daviau, same designer.
Same designer, yes. And this is the first time that he's able to do it without another license attached. And so it's all Rob Daviau in this game.
Yeah.
It's just amazing.
And a very different animal from Risk Legacy. I know I did a playtest at VGGCon, which is very fun to do, and it's an earlier iteration. But still, very different style of play, very engaging, really drew us in. I think, obviously people are excited about it, and I think there's good reason to be. So.
Very much so.
And there's something else to be excited about on this table.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Well, this is Ashes, everybody. This is going to be our Gen Con release. This is the next game by me. Yep. And what's cool about Ashes is that you're going to be taking on the role of these Phoenix Wrights. Now, these are these demigods that have already saved the worlds from all of these horrible creatures that were plaguing the human race. What's cool about it now is that they're actually fighting against each other. It's very Highlander style. There can only be one left. And what's really neat about the game is that it has these really interesting dice. What you're going to be doing with the dice is using them as resources in order to bring out these cool conjurations, spells onto your battlefield, and being able to use different things throughout the game to fight against your opponent. What's also neat about the game is that you get to start off in your hand. Your first 5 cards are your choice. The next thing that's really cool about the game is it has this really cool back and forth type of battle system. You get to take one action, then your opponent gets to take one action. And you get to kind of react to what your opponent just did. So there's lots of interesting tense moments and decisions to, do I do this now or do I do this now? Do I play this card? Do I choose this action? And as the game goes forward, the more and more options become available to you because you're building up your spell board as well as making your spells more powerful by focusing them and bringing other copies out. There's tons of stuff in this box. There's 3 ways to play the game. You can go ahead and build your own decks. You can play with the decks that are already built in there, or you can go ahead and draft the deck play style, which is awesome and super fun. It plays 2 to 4 players, and it's about 15 to 30 minutes per player in the game. So it's a really quick game. It's fun back and forth. Lots of cool stuff going on, and it's an absolutely gorgeous game. Another artwork piece by Fernando Suarez, who also did Dead of Winter.
Yeah, I was waiting for you to bring that up. I was thinking, you didn't even mention the art, which, I mean, you can almost be distracted by the art because the game has got a lot of depth. There's a lot underneath this really beautiful looking cover and the cards. I know you've been pouring your heart and your soul into this project.
I mean, really, Ashes is taking everything that I loved about CCGs and competitive gaming when I was in middle school and high school and early on, and just kind of giving my own twist to things, kind of fixing the problems that I saw in the gaming, and also giving players the ability to have a ton of different options in one box that isn't going to break the bank, and gives them lots of cool different things that they can do that will just create lots of fun and memorable moments with them and their friends.
Can't wait to see the final version. You said
it just went to print. It's probably going to be on pre-order within about a month, and it was planned to be at Gen Con this year.
Awesome. I hope to see it there. Tail Feathers.
Tail Feathers. Oh man. Tail Feathers is another game based in the Mice and Mystics world. So you don't need to have anything else in Mice and Mystics, but you probably already do if you're interested in Tail Feathers. What's going on in Tail Feathers is going to be a miniatures tactical game, kind of in the realm of Star Wars Attack Wing, but you are these mice that have gone on birds. What's happening in the world is that there's this forest that's dying, and all of the rats are trying to come over to this new forest that the the other mice are defending. So there's lots of cool stuff going on there. What's also interesting about the system is that there's these ground units that are trying to complete missions, and the birds are trying to invade and stop those missions from them happening. And you can go ahead and deceive your other players by going ahead and playing missions that are possibly decoys. They're trying to think that you're trying to go on a different mission, but you're actually doing something different. And it's just really a lot of fun. The game plays at a pretty quick. It's about an hour and a half for 2 players, and add about 30 minutes for every other player after that. You can go ahead and set up your board in the way that you want. It's going to come with these really gorgeous miniatures, which if any of you guys haven't seen, Chad has been posting up on Twitter, so definitely check it out. This is just another wonderful piece by Jerry Hawthorne, so it has all those little wonderful things that you guys love about Mice and Mystics.
Yeah, I think it was interesting too that you mentioned the attack wing system, because I did get people asking me when I posted pictures of this, oh, is this an attack wing game?
It is not in the attack wing system. It's actually quite more streamlined, and I feel like very much simpler for people to get into. Jerry has a lot of really interesting pieces that he's added on to the game that make it just really interesting. You actually get to bend your birds in specific ways.
Oh, they tilt. That's right. They tilt on the stick.
They get to tilt, and that determines in which way they're going. You have to decide that at the beginning of each round and stuff like that. And then you go ahead and map out your flight patterns, and it's really cool.
Awesome. Well, again, something else people are going to be excited to look for. This is just a box, just like Sea Oliver. It's just a box.
It's just a mock-up box. All of these that we just saw here today are mock-up boxes. The final products have not yet been produced, but they will be very soon. We're expecting tail feathers hopefully before the end of the year. We're aiming to try to have it to you guys by Christmas.
Big tease. You're just a big tease.
Yes.
But we love it. We love it. All right. Thanks, Isaac.
Awesome.
And thanks, everyone, for watching.